Hi there, this is Cynthia, founder and trainer of the Success Factory Malaysia. Thank you for watching Google Hangout together with me. Today I would like to share with you how to turn fear into confidence. Yeah, I just want to ask you this question. Have you ever had a time where you're afraid to do something and you let that stop you? Or have you ever had a moment where you're afraid that what people might think about you and then you didn't go do what you wanted to do? Or sometimes, have you ever had a moment where you are just worried? What if you fail? What if this thing didn't work out? And then you didn't do it altogether. In other words, have you ever let fear stop you in your track before in whatever you want to do in your life, the places you want to go? So today, I would like to share with you this very powerful model which I've learned. Is called the fear cycle. How do you turn fear into confidence? Okay, so if you have a pen and paper, go ahead, grab a pen and paper, and write this down across the top of the page. Fear cycle. Right. And then think of a time. Think of a time that you are easily stoppable. Think of a time where you wanted to do something, but then it just stops you dead in the tracks. Think of that time. Think of the things that you said you wanted to do, but you didn't do. Okay? So I'll give you 3 seconds. Go ahead and think about that. Okay, then on top of the paper, write this down. Okay, chances are when you have fear, you will not take action. Yes? When there is something that's stopping you, you don't do anything at all. You just let it go by. You let your little voices, you let this thing in your head tells you what to do and what not to do. So then you don't take action. Okay? You just let it go. You just watch things go. So what happens if you don't take action? Okay, for example, I used to be terrified in sales. Terrified. I was lousy. Okay, when it comes to doing sales, making a sale, collecting money from people, I was lousy in doing that. So when I knew I was supposed to go and do some sales, I had to do surveys, right? So what happened was my task of the day was to collect 20 surveys. Just for the day, 20 surveys. Guess how long it took me to do that? 4 hours. Yes, you're right. 4 hours to get 20 surveys done. Why? Because I was afraid of being rejected. I was afraid of approaching strangers. So if I continue to be afraid to do that, I will have no experience. If at that time, 5 years ago, you asked me, Cynthia, can you do 20 surveys in 30 minutes? And I'll say, no, I've never done it before. I've got no experience. I don't know how it feels like. I don't know how it should be like. I don't know what to say and get 20 surveys done in 30 minutes, right? So I've got no experience. When I've got no experience, and if anybody wants to offer me a job doing a survey, most probably I wouldn't even take it because I have no ability. Okay? Because I don't think I can do it because I've never done it before. I've got no ability. When I've got no ability, what do you think will happen? What do you think will happen? If let's say you are a business owner, you have not made $1 in sales, okay? And you are expecting your staff or your workers to go out and do something for you. And if you don't train them and they don't bring in sales for the next 1 month, what do you think will happen? What do you think you will feel? You will most probably have this more fear, right? So can you see? Because of a fear leads to no action, leads to no experience, leading to no ability, you will have more fear. So more fear is good or bad? Yes, it's not so good, yeah. So what happens when you want to have more confidence? What happens you want to be unstoppable? What must you do? How do you get confidence? So this is the cycle. This is the diagram to having more confidence. Okay, you can go ahead and draw this down. Okay, draw this on your paper. So I want you to write this on the box number 1. Whenever something stops you, if you want more confidence, it starts with this step number 1. Step number 1, write this down. Take action. Take action. Okay, this is tricky. When you take action, there are 2 kinds of outcome. How many? 2. Okay, 2 kinds of outcome. The right action, and the second one is the wrong action. Yeah, you will never know what is right, which is wrong, until and unless you take action. After taking action, you will experience this thing, box number 2. It's called more experience. More experience. You will have more experience. Even if you did something wrong, you will have more experience. Remember the day when you used to, when you were very new driving a car and you had no experience maneuvering your car at a roundabout, let's say? How did you feel back then? And then your first time doing it, and you get more experience. When you have more experience, the third box is more ability. Yes, you have more ability. The further you drive out from your comfort zone, you will have more confidence. Number 4, confidence. You have more confidence to get to a further destination, right? So this is the same goes to your life. You may be wherever you are in your own comfort zone. However big your comfort zone is, depends on the amount of action you take every single day. So all you need to know is this. Actions may be right, actions may be wrong. Whatever it is, you will learn something from it. Whatever the things you learn from it will give you more ability, more experience to do things. And that is why people say that, hey, you can tell someone by the experience he or she has because of the mistakes he or she has done. Yes? So don't worry about having a perfect business. Don't worry about having a perfect sales pitch. Don't worry about having a perfect presentation. All you need to do is just take the first step. And I can tell you this, my videos are never perfect. This video that you're watching right now, I decided to do this 35 minutes ago. I took 10 minutes writing what I want to write. Okay, all this stuff that you see took me 10 minutes to write them down, and then 10 minutes to roughly practice it, and then 10 minutes to fumble and to talk about it. And you know what? When I'm done with this, I'll just load this up. So let me know if this can help you. I hope to add more value to your life. Fear cycle is just a very basic model. It all boils down to taking action. Okay? Hope this serves you well. Have a good day there. All the best to you. Hope to see you. Hope to talk to you again. Thank you. Bye-bye.